Rights official has called on the United States administration of President Donald Trump to end the policy of forcibly removing children from their migrant parents who cross the southern border irregularly via Mexico.
Officials have confirmed that close to 2,000 children have been separated from adults between mid-April and the end of May as part of a zero-tolerance policy instituted by the Justice Department in the hopes that it will act as a deterrent to illegal immigration.
But outrage at the inhumanity of the move has forced voices on both sides of the political spectrum to speak out against the policy.
The Trump administration implemented a zero-tolerance policy at the border earlier this year, arresting and prosecuting anyone crossing from Mexico, with reports that even those seeking asylum are being arrested and criminally prosecuted. If children accompany adults, the children are removed and sent to refugee centers, where in some instances they are held in warehouse-type facilities, locked away in metal cages. These are some pictures from inside a facility in McAllen, Texas, after U.S. Border Patrol allowed journalists to enter briefly.
In the United States, I'm deeply concerned by recently adopted policies which punish children for their parents' actions. In the past 6 weeks, nearly 2,000 children have been forcibly separated from their parents. The American Association of Pediatrics has called this cruel practice government-sanctioned child abuse, which may cause irreparable harm with lifelong consequences. The thought that any state would seek to deter parents by inflicting such abuse on children is unconscionable.
This is unfair and unconstitutional.
A group of Democratic lawmakers visited a detention center in New Jersey to meet with men seeking asylum but who've been separated from their families.
We have heard of children being physically pulled from the arms of their parents, nursing babies being separated from their mothers, children with disabilities being taken from their parents, and most recently a distraught father choosing to take his own life rather than live apart from his children. These are the misdeeds of an administration speaking in our name that appears to lack a moral compass, that stands in defiance of our nation's history as a beacon of freedom and a refuge for the oppressed, and that shames our country by the actions it has taken.
Weighing in for the first time on a political hot potato, First Lady Melania Trump's spokesperson issued a statement saying she hates seeing children separated from their families and that the United States should be a country that governs with a heart. Former Republican First Lady Laura Bush also weighed in through an op-ed in the Washington Post in which she called the policy cruel and immoral. The president, meanwhile, continues to blame Democrats.
Mr. President, do you agree with children being taken away from...
No, I hate it. I hate the children being taken away. The Democrats have to change their law. That's their law.
Sir, that's your law.
Why do you keep lying about it, sir? That's the Democrats' law.
But there is no law that the Democrats have passed to hold the administration hostage on this issue. Only a new policy from the Justice Department and Homeland Security that deems it legal and legitimate to separate children from their parents as a deterrent to illegal border crossings. Democrats have argued that President Trump is using the children as leverage to get his border wall funded, but even his supporters have criticized the move as disgraceful. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.